artists often use symbols to communicate their meaning and intention. Complex ideas and strong sentiments are easily understood and passed on with the use of certain images and symbols. For example, the image of a lotus flower, a snake, or a cross have a specific weight and meaning when used in a work of art. But as the story of mankind moves along, the meaning and power of our symbols change, and art is one of the best places to work and play with these changes. I spoke to some artists about symbols and languages to better understand how they work in art.
The mind naturally always seeks story, just intrinsically. If it's not in the artwork, then people want to go to the biography of the artist. It's just what the mind does. So I think a lot of art, either consciously or unconsciously, is trying to mess with those habits of the mind.
For example, I was recently asked to write an essay about a painting by the Impressionist artist Camille Pissarro, and it was a painting of apple pickers in Éragny, an area in Normandy, northern France. And so I immediately wanted to see, well, what is the subject matter of this picture? And I saw that there was 5 figures in the painting, there was some apple trees, there was a landscape in the background, there was a curving horizon, but which, when you look at it, it leads you in all these other directions, backward in time to ancient writings about the apples of Hesperides, or about the golden apple, or about Paris and Helen, Paris presenting an apple to Helen, etc. And then it leads you all the way forward to stories and knowledge about anthropological knowledge, ethnographic knowledge about actual picking a fruit today. So the work of art is then a center, a focus, but it leads you out in many different directions at once. The basic word means the words behind the image, the story behind an image. And you can look at a picture and you can say, well, I see a child on the back of a donkey with a woman standing next to them. And you can say there's an old man behind. I say, oh, no, I know what that is. That actually is the rest and the flight into Egypt, showing Mary and the Christ child and Joseph, etc. And that's the iconography. That's the story behind the picture. So that's one kind of thing, a tool, method we use to analyze works of art.
Studying art is a process of learning, discovering, and exploring. Here are some resources to get you started.